Hey everybody, this is Peter and welcome to my kitchen. You know, I love twice baked potatoes. However, I don't make them enough. So I'm gonna do that today, but I'm gonna kick them up a notch because I love that crispy exterior with the salt and really fluffy inside. And guess what? Today we're gonna smoke these twice baked potatoes. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to go over the list of ingredients with you today for these smoked twice baked potatoes. And I bought some russet potatoes. They're quite large, and you can buy any size of potato that you want. Russet potatoes are going to be the best. These are pretty big ones. You can buy medium size if you wish. The larger potatoes are going to take more time, of course, to cook, but that's okay. Then we're going to have later on some butter, and we're going to have salt now. I have a little bit of canola oil. So I'm using canola oil because I don't want the oil to impact any flavor onto the potato. Then later we're going to have some mesquite, salt and pepper seasoning. We're also going to be using on the very top Weber's Herb Garden. I have some cheese to go into the potato mixture later, and we have some milk. So those are the ingredients we're going to be using. We'll be using the ingredients in 2 steps. First of all, we're going to get the potatoes ready to go to the oven, and then later we'll come back and do the rest of the process using the rest of the ingredients. Okay, we'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm going to be turning on the Ninja Woodfire Oven. If you have the Ninja Woodfire Grill, you can also do this recipe. Just set your grill to the bake setting at 400 degrees for about 1 hour and 45 minutes to start. You'll be just fine. All right, guys, I'm going to be turning on the Woodfire Oven. I want you to see that. I've already got the pellets inside, and I'm going to turn the oven on here to the bake setting, which is here. Set the temperature of 400 degrees. Be sure to press the wood fire flavor. Come over to time, and because these potatoes are big, I'm going to set the time to 1 hour and 45 minutes. Probably won't take that long, but for sure it's going to take 1.5 hours. Press start. It's going to ignite. Warm up. It's going to take about 15 minutes or so to preheat, and then we'll be bringing the potatoes out right after that. Okay, let's go back inside. Okay, I'm going to start preparing these potatoes, and actually I have 4 potatoes. I'm going to show you how we're going to do 2 of these. So you just want to spray or cover the potatoes in some canola oil. It's like this, and then do the other one. You're just trying to coat it up so it's going to get a nice crispy crust. Also, the salt is going to adhere better to the potato when it has some oil on it. You want to salt the potato very liberally because that salt is going to make the potato taste super, super, super good. So keep on going here. All right. Then you just want to place the potatoes over here on the rack. And let me go ahead and get these other 2 potatoes ready to go. And we'll go outside and place these in the oven because I think the oven will be ready to go by the time I finish this little project. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, the oven is ready. It's gone through a process. So I'm going to take and open the oven. Look at all that smoke coming out. We're going to put the potatoes right in there. It's going to take about 1 hour, 1.5 hours for those to get ready. I'm going to press start. And now we're off to the races, as I say. So we want the potatoes to get to a temperature of about 205 degrees. So in about 1 hour and 15, I'll come out and start checking the potatoes. But 205 to 210, that's the temperature you're looking for to know that the potato is all the way finished. Okay, let's go back inside. Okay, everybody, the potatoes are done. It's been about 1 hour and 40 minutes on these big potatoes. So let me put this in here for you. You can see the temp, and the temperature is going to be just over 205, and that's exactly what we're looking for, is right there, 205. 205 to 210 is what we're looking for on the temperature, and then we know we're going to have a very good and fluffy potato. Now you'll also see that the potatoes are a little crispy. You hear that? Yep. And then they get some nice color on them because they have been smoked. So these are absolutely delicious. So now we're going to go inside and let these cool off so I can actually do the next step, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, my friends, we're ready to go on to the next step, and what you need to do is kind of put the potato up like this, and then you just want to slice a very small amount off of the top. Just what you're trying to do is make a canoe or make like a little boat. Okay, let's do the other one. Not very much, just a little bit off the top. Okay, now we're going to open this up. So to open it up, you just take a knife and you just make slices such as this. Kind of come in with your knife around the edge. You don't want to cut all the way through. Only around the edge, just like that, not all the way through. And then to make it easier, just go ahead and slice on the side, just like I'm doing. Okay, let's do the next one. And you can see how soft these are. This is why you take the temperature to 205 or above, because then it gets really, really fluffy on the inside, especially with a russet potato. All right, these are still very warm, but let me grab a spoon. And now we're going to put the potato in here. I think to make it easier, I'm going to put it here like that. You don't want this to break, so be a little gentle with it. But you can see I'm really just hollowing out the inside, because we're going to put the potato back in a few minutes. And by the way, let me go over here and turn the oven on to 400. You could use the oven outside, but heat is heat, and so it's hot outside. So we're just going to finish these off in the oven inside the house, where the air conditioning is. Okay. Now, as you can see, you have like a hollow shell on the same here, like a hollow shell. All right, now we're going to go on to the rest and put some butter in. On 2 potatoes, I use a full stick of butter. Now this is room temperature or softened butter, as you can tell. So just knock that there. Then I want to use a little salt. Remember, we have some salt already inside the potato. And now I'm going to put a bit of cheese. You can use whatever you want. I'm going to start with about a handful, which is probably about a cup of cheese. I'll start there. Let me grab something out of here, which are bacon crumbles or bacon bits. I buy these at Costco. They're already made. You need about half a cup or so of these bacon crumbles inside, just like that. Again, just use whatever you like. Now we're just going to start blending this all up. I'm going to use just a touch of milk, not very much, just a little bit. What we're really trying to do is make like mashed potatoes. Very good. Now, you just want to start to put the filling back in the potato. You could also use sour cream if you wish. Some people like that in their mashed potatoes. Some people do not. It is an option. So I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest with you. So I did not add it for us. But certainly you can if you wish. Also, you know, if you want to make it fancy, some people like to pipe in the filling to make it look more fancy. If you want to do that, feel free to make it look more restaurant-like. Okay, that's looking really good, but we have a little more, so I'm going to keep on adding it. I don't know about you, but if you ask me, that looks good enough to eat. All right, let me put some cheese on top. Okay, now this is all still very warm, and the other thing you can do as an option is, if you want to add a little more smoke flavor, you could add this mesquite salt and pepper seasoning from Kinder's or whatever brand you want. don't use very much. All we're trying to do is amp up the smokiness and not really the salt. What I also like to use is this Weber's Herb Garden, and I like this seasoning a lot. So it'll also make it look nice. I'm going to put a lot of that on the top. Okay, let me grab my All right, my friends, now we're just going to put these in. The oven's at about 400 degrees, and we're going to put these in for about 10 minutes. And then they're going to get all nice and toasty, cheese, and we want some beautiful smoked baked potatoes. Okay, my friends, here you have it. Smoked baked potatoes. They're amazingly delicious. As you can tell, they're not that hard to do. They just take a little bit of time and put things all together and then letting the potatoes bake. Kind of what takes the longest period of time. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you will try these. They're very easy, delicious, and I know you'll enjoy them. Just give them a try. I want to thank you very much for watching the video today. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and now you can become a member of the channel and help us support us, and you can become a kitchen assistant, a sous chef, or even my boss, which is being a executive producer. So be sure to give us a thumbs up, tell your friends about us, help us grow, and we'll see you next time. All right, take care.